2 years now.
2
Almost
years.
coming up on 2 years.
Are you from San Diego?
No, not originally.
Where are you from?
Imperial Valley.
Oh, okay. Right. So do you spend most of your time in the park area, or do you go downtown?
No, I go to Hillcrest a lot.
Oh, you do? Why do you go to Hillcrest?
Because to get out of the park.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they harass you during the day.
Yeah. Do you think it's safer up here than it is downtown, or?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Why is it? Why would you say that?
Why would I say it's more safer?
Yeah.
Less of the, I hate to say the word crazies, but less of them and less of, it's a lot more bigger speed downtown. You know, so of course everybody's going to be acting like more scandalous and stuff.
Yeah.
And up here they're more mellow,
Yeah.
I guess. And if they are acting scandalous, it's fewer of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you, have you been in shelters? Have you ever?
I've been in St. Winnie's.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, but they kicked me out because of my dog.
That's what we've heard.
Yeah, they didn't like my dog, so they made it hell for me while I was there, and so finally I got kicked out of there. So.
Well, and they have a lot of different rules and stipulations too that kind of make it
a lot of favoritism.
Yeah. So how does that? Do you know how that works? Do they have like a wait system or like is there like a wait list?
Well, I was in the Joshua House program, so I didn't have to go on the wait list. I was on the 2-month wait list, something like that. A lot less than what the other ones are. You know, the homeless part. But the other homeless shelter, it could be up to 3 or 4 months to get in there.
Yeah.
You know.
And when you were there, I mean, regardless, like aside from not being able to stay because of your dog, but did you feel like it was a safe environment, or did you feel?
Oh no, it was a bad environment all the way around.
Yeah.
Especially the homeless shelter part. You know, because as I said, I was in the program part. The homeless shelter part, it's like dorm living, and you got constantly dealing with thieves. You know, your stuff getting stolen, fights breaking out, just everything that I can't stand. So.
And like the people who work there, would they? I mean, because they're obviously not trained to deal with that, but like.
See, that was the other thing that bothered me was, I was in the Joshua program, and not one staff member was trained for what that program's supposed to be, or how to handle a situation. Basically, their motto is just put them in there, and then make them follow the rules, and just don't do nothing that actually is beneficial, or how to run a program, how a program should be ran.
Have you? So, how would you describe like your living situation now? Do you feel safe?
Oh yeah. Safer than I would in the shelter. Or like those tent cities. I can't definitely know. Like look at the one at the end of Pershing, or whatever that's called.
Yeah.
It's like in a barbed wire fence, and you have to be shuttled in and out. Come on, that's being put in prison for being a homeless person.
No.
And I just don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, I know this is kind of a weird question, but I'm just curious. Would you describe yourself as happy?
Oh, of course not. No, by far no.
What's your ideal situation? What's your idea of what would make you happy?
What would make me happy at this point?
Yeah.
If they would finally get my disability, I had my hearing back in October, and the judge said 2 months after that, and look, it's still February, and they still haven't gotten an answer. So that'll make me happy to get my disability, so that way I can probably, have a better chance of getting off the street.
Do you have aspirations to do anything like any work? Like, what would you, if you could get a job right now, what would it be?
I have no idea.
What did you want to be when you were a little kid? Maybe that's a better question.
See, one of my disabilities is I have social anxiety.
Yeah.
So it makes it hard for me to find an actual job.
And I bet you help.
Oh yeah, she does.
Yeah.
So that's what makes it hard for me to find an actual job.
Yeah.
But I guess sitting in front of a computer,
Yeah.
building programs or
Really?
doing software, doing websites,
Nice. That's a huge thing. I mean, we need that. That's like what, is the future of everything. I mean, our kids, he loves programming too.
Yeah,
So,
it's awesome, huh?
he goes to High Tech High. It's it's kind of a misnomer, but it's a school that kind of preps kids to do projects and stuff and to get out into the real world, but also a lot of like tech field stuff too. So, what was your name? Mark. I'm Britt. Nice to meet you. And this is Xavion. Nice. We really appreciate your time, and the best of luck to you. And
thanks.
I hope everything works out. And we really appreciate you taking time. And I hope that the system gets better. And we've talked to a lot of people, and there's so many deep-rooted issues with homelessness, and
and also the reasons why they became homeless.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different reasons why different people become homeless. So that's one of my goals is once I get on my feet again, I'm going to actually try to do some kind of like homeless awareness thing, like whether it be a documentary or something like that, to bring awareness to the face of homelessness, because it's not the same as it was 5 or 10 years ago. It's totally different. People lost their homes with the bank, the housing crisis, and they became homeless. And you got teachers, you got it's not the stereotypical homeless reason. And the thing is, it's harder to get whenever you're homeless, it's harder to get out of being homeless than people think. You gotta remember, look at all this stuff. If I leave it anywhere,
it's gone.
It's gone.
Yeah.
And you think an employer's going to hire somebody that's pulling in a cart into, to a job interview or anything like that?
Well, and they even, so we've been working with Think Dignity a lot. I don't know if you know who they are, but they have stuff downtown. They've set up portable showers and like storage facilities, but there's like a huge wait list for them. There's not enough to accommodate everybody that needs it. So that's a really good point. I didn't even really think about that. It's hard to get a job when you have to keep an eye on your stuff and where do you put it, and
And then you have the Obama phones, which is awesome. But yet they took it out everywhere for people to plug in their phones. So how they, it's like, here's a phone that you can't charge.
Yeah.
Or keep charged.
That's a really good point that you bring that up, because another thing that our kids are working on is they're designing things for people in home situations that would help them. And what was the thing that you got? It was Taylor's group. They designed a portable charging station. They used an Altoid tin container, and they put in a solar panel, and we've been trying to get more of them made and pass them out, because it's one of those issues. It's like you don't have access to.
And it's just redundant. Yeah. And there's a lot of issues with homelessness that I just don't understand.
We don't either, and that's why we're here.
I don't understand why they think that it's better to harass the homeless than fix the problem.
Yeah.
Because it's the problem isn't homeless people. The problem is that rent.
It's ungodly high.
Yeah, it shouldn't be that high.
Yeah.
A person that has a job shouldn't have to have 2 or 3 jobs in order to afford a place to live.
Yeah.
A person can have one job. If somebody can have a job and still be homeless because they can't afford it. Truthfully.
Yeah.
It's sad. It's scary. I'm sad.
What's your puppy's name?
Dookie, you're so cute. You're so good.
How long have you had Dookie?
I've had her she's 7 years old, and I've had her since she was 8 weeks old.
Oh, puppy.
Are you cold, Dookie?
She's like, the ground's cold. Well, it was so nice.
So what class do you teach?
I teach humanities. 9th graders, yep. So Xavion is a 9th grader.
How'd that class?
It's like it's a combination of literature and social science. So we combine them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, but then we get to do all kinds of cool stuff. Like we've been working on this project since September, and we've been doing interviews and prototyping and designing and stuff. And so our hope is each group kind of has a different lens of homelessness, and so Xavion's group is all about safety and wanting to try to understand what is it like to be, why do people choose to live on the streets rather than to go into shelters. And a lot of it does have to do with just the